Welcome back. The U.S. will celebrate its 250th anniversary this summer. The milestone invites reflection on our nation's journey, achievements, and the enduring principles that define American democracy. The America250 initiative is a nationwide effort to commemorate the historic anniversary through education, celebration, and community engagement. Sarah Lanse is chair of America250 Guilford County. Hello and welcome.
Hi, Rosemary. Thanks for having me.
So glad that you're here. So tell us a little bit about the National America250 celebration.
So this is, as you mentioned, our way of commemorating America's 250th birthday. It seems like a big deal here in America. Of course, that's small compared to some other countries. Yeah. Mostly it's being handled on a state level, really. I know there's going to be a big concert out in LA with a lot of famous musicians. I've heard some radio ads encouraging people to do good things in their community in honor of America250, but mostly it's being handled on a state level. And here in North Carolina, they are encouraging each county to celebrate in a way that makes sense for their county. So here in Guilford County, we're really lucky. We have two really big July 4th celebrations. So it didn't make sense for our organization to have another big event, because we have the Fun Fourth Festival here in Greensboro and the Uncle Sam Jam in High Point, and many of our smaller communities in Guilford County are hosting July 4th events or making events a little bit bigger this year, and so we're helping them pull that off. So it's really community focused.
Yes, yeah. But there are some special events just special to the 250 coming up, I know, especially as we get closer and closer to the 4th. Tell us about those.
So one of the big things we're really pushing is America's Potluck. And this actually started in Utah. And here in Guilford County, we're promoting it for July 2nd because most people are going to be off on July 3rd. A lot of the festivities, at least here in Greensboro, start on July 3rd. And so we're encouraging neighbors to get together on July 2nd, host a potluck, and we're offering for any Guilford County potluck a $50 micro grant to help get started. So that would be for things like plates and cups and just to kind of get it going. Yeah. But, you know, there's a lot of different ways you can host a potluck. You know, you can do traditional red, white, and blue foods. Or, you know, Guilford County has a lot of people from a lot of different places. My neighborhood in particular, we have a lot of Pakistani and Indian and all sorts of diversity. So I hope my neighborhood does a more melting pot style potluck because I really like samosas, and I hope somebody really makes samosas. It's one of my favorite foods.
I was going to ask you what you would bring to a potluck. What's your specialty?
So I usually bring some kind of potato salad, but that seems kind of lame. So I have to reevaluate my potluck dish for this year.
Okay, that's fair enough. All right. Also, I hear there's something new, a new partnership with maybe some movies.
So breaking news, we've just created a partnership with the Carolina Theater, and on June 30th and July 1st, we will be hosting free movies. On June 30th, it is The Patriot, and July 1st, 1776. They are totally free.
Oh, that's cool.
And you just have to get your tickets, and more information will be coming out in the next few days, but this is like just happening this week, and so we're really excited for that partnership. We've had a lot of other partnerships. We've worked with the High Point Museum and dedicated a time capsule. There's a monument right outside the museum, and we're still collecting artifacts. We're not burying a time capsule. We're keeping it in climate-controlled storage.
I was going to say, yeah. And we know better now, right?
Yes. That way everything will be safe, and it will be opened on July 4th, 2076, so 50 years from now. Nice. And if you go to our website, America250Guilford.com, first of all, you can find more information about the potluck and micro grants. You can also find a way to submit information about any artifacts you have for our time capsule. Yeah. So,
are you looking for anything in particular for that?
Really specifically related to Guilford County history. It does not have to be necessarily related to Revolutionary history. We have a ton of that history here, but we also have, you know, everything from Underground Railroad to civil rights. There's to denim, furniture, any kind of history related to Guilford County, we would love to add to our time capsule. So please go to our website and submit your artifacts for consideration. We'd really love to see that.
Yeah, I love that. Is there something you're really looking forward to about this this anniversary celebration, this July 4th in particular?
So I grew up in a really small town in Connecticut, and I remember going with my family to a Pops concert and fireworks every July 4th. And what I'm really excited about this year is that a lot of the small communities here in Guilford County are hosting music events and smaller July 4th celebrations. I've been to the Fun 4th Festival probably 20 times. I've been to the Uncle Sam Jam probably 8 to 10 times. I have not, since I've moved to North Carolina 20 years ago, been to a small town 4th of July event. The first one's actually not this weekend, but next weekend in Pleasant Garden on the 20th. They're having their July 4th event. And America250 Guilford is helping with all these 4th of July events in all of the small towns to make sure that they get to celebrate in the way that they feel fits their towns. So I'm really excited to check out some of these smaller town events because I haven't been to one since I was probably 8 years old.
And you can find some of those on the website?
Yeah, so America250Guilford.com is our website. We have an events calendar. If you have events that you want to add, please, you can go to, there's a contact form on the website where you can send us that information, but we have a calendar, it's right in the middle of our homepage, and you can click for more events, and we're adding more things all the time. We'll be adding those free movies in the next couple of days, and really just check out, there's so many great things. Oak Ridge is gonna have a kids' bicycle parade, and a concert that they're doing up a little bit bigger. Jamestown is going to have a music event and Burgers and Dogs on the 3rd. Whitsett has a fall festival and they're going to do their America250 event in connection with that. So we're celebrating all year long.
And all over the county. So
all over the county.
And it hits on, a lot of folks are going to have that Friday, July 3rd off, and then the 4th is on Saturday. So hopefully more people than ever can celebrate with us.
So yeah, we really hope that everyone will get to celebrate. And tag us on social media. Hashtag America250 Guilford. What we're trying to do is take as many of the pictures that we get as possible and include them in that time capsule. We're going to print them out so that in 50 years, my kids, maybe your kids will be back for the unveiling of the time capsule and we'll be able to see what life was like here in Guilford County in 2026.
Maybe we'll be there with our walkers. We'll see.
Hey.
Let's make it a goal. I think it's a good goal. Yeah. Yes. Sarah, thank you. So much fun. We're very much looking forward to it.